Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night everyone. Welcome back to our class channel YouTube. Litrcrit. This is my turn to present about my analysis for literary element. Especially I take the title, or I take the literary work genre is film, and I take the theme is an overview of identity, politic, and social issue in the film Something About Me. Before we continue about analyze this film, special thanks to Miss Ruiz Sukarno. Thank you very much, Miss, for giving me chance, giving me time to present this as my duty to fulfill the assessment for final semester for your subject. It is literary criticism. Okay. Maybe for the detail of this film, you can open the source from the YouTube. Here is the source. Yeah, maybe we have some. Yeah, this is my source. Next, the synopsis of this film. This film is this film of Something About Me is a film produced in America. This is for the at the first maybe this is based from the true story. This film telling about the partnership between Thomas and Professor Dr. Blaylock, Alfred Blaylock. Between Thomas here is a black American African black man. Before she hired as assistant, he is a carpenter, but he interesting in medical school, yeah. And he is his Ruiz's partner, Dr. Alfred Blaylock, is cardiac or specialist surgery for cardiovascular. This film is a biographical issue. Yeah? I mean that this film as a history, the first surgery in find the solution to cure for the defect heart, especially for children. The name is the blue syndrome. This film there are so many intrigue, stress, sadness, and disclaimer due to involve social issue. The protagonist, of course, the protagonist is Vivian here, but at the end, the protagonist Vivian can make his dream come true. There is proof in 1967. I mean, sorry, here is a mistake. He got the honorary doctorate at Johns Hopkins University. Okay, there is the synopsis of the film. Now we move to the literary element. First is plot. Yeah. Okay. This plot begin exposition in our introduction. The scene from take place at the Nashville. Nashville is a capital city of Tennessee, United States. in 1930, where in this time, in this moment, America has a depression era. To be known that depression era like monetary crisis, yeah. There are so many bank bankrupt, yeah. And here is first skin that Thomas fired from the job. This is Mr. Rollet as a boss project construction. And after Thomas fired from the job, yeah, because with the reason that there is take over by other, because there are so many family to feed their family, because this era, yeah, depression era. After Thomas or Virgin Thomas quit from the construction project, he got some information from his friend that in the Vanderbilt University, especially at the laboratory, someone search atau hire someone to be a janitor, and Thomas go there to the Vanderbilt and attend the interview to get that job. This exposition, I use the theory from the Jan Paul Sartre as existentialist. His quote, his famous quote, "Existence is essence." That the human, with their consciousness, can create their own value and determine. From this data, we can take away. Basically, humans are born with a state of fact attached to themselves, like race, social status, gender, and other, yeah, from the God, yeah. However, in determining that, what it be, how it will be different on the man himself. Jadi, external environment can influence, also force it, and in other words, there is freedom of choice and ready to accept the consequence in it. Okay. Next, still in plot, racing action. I got that the data from this film. First, after Thomas passed the interview by Dr. Belloc, he accepted as a janitor in the laboratory. Next, see the discipline, punctuation people, but for many time, that's my pointer. For many time, Dr. Belloc known that the Thomas like read the book in the laboratory, especially the medical book, yeah. This is the dialogue here. Yeah. Next, after he know that Thomas is multi-talent, so Dr. Belloc asked to his administration to choose the as an assistant developed in the laboratory. According to the theory, practicity, yeah, still the Sartre's theory. Practicity, this refers to the totality necessary to condition of individual life, inescapable fact of his situation and so on. Practicity, this is like something be given from the God to someone. So we can take key takeaways. Apart from all the obstacles, there is so many obstacles in life experienced by human being, especially the problem of fact of fixed existence. Humans are free to determine their own life. Yeah. Even though the outside environment does not approve not approve of it. And the key takeaway is a person effort and sincerity is the way to change the face for future. This is the difference. Next, the conflict. We move to the conflict. The conflict maybe for the first maybe Vivin has at the Vivin house conflict with the Thomas father, where the Thomas father think that his son include Pipin must be mandiri, dapat diandalkan gitu, harus mampu have the effort to be to equal with others, ya. This is the first conflict with his father. Next, the conflict on the skin where the bank where Thomas saved the money almost 7 years is bankrupt. Thomas lost his money. This is the dialogue between the officer of bank and Thomas. Next, the conflict is Thomas forgot to record the experimental in lab. Yeah, to be known that Thomas and Dr. Blaylock do experiment to the dog. There is so many dog as object in the experiment. Yeah? This dialogue. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Dr. Blaylock is angry to the TV because he forgot to record to use the smoke ram. Okay, I can mention that this conflict is external internal. We call it the cause and effect conflict. This is the still use the Sartre's theory, human relation, the extension and so on. This is my key takeaway from this data, from this scheme. Basically, human relation of social being will influence each other based on their respective interests and respect each other in relationship as basic condition to the harmony in life. Next, the climax. The climax first in the Vanderbilt. There were black men only as a janitor, but because Vivin has a multi-talent berbakat, prodigy in help the Professor Blaylock. This is his friend, whereas in criticism and discriminative office. His friend is Sam, the black man, but he jealous to Vivin. Yeah, this is climax. Here we go. Yeah. Vivin upset. Why? She's still employee classification to the class 3 worker because he is not a janitor, but he is a technician at lab. Yeah? And here is racial issue or political identity at the Baltimore, still in the United States. The Pasca World War II. Yeah, we can look here. Yeah, design, colored room, yeah, like toilet, room in other place, public place, must be labeled like this. Yeah? Racial issues mostly to black skin happen in every aspect of life. Yeah, and then there is a scheme that Thomas be a servant in the medical ceremony, even though he assistant at the laboratory. Yeah. Why? Because at the hotel only for the white man, not for the black man. Here, for example, and this is they respect when the black man meet the white people. Still use this is a new theory from Du Bois. Du Bois is African American people who still essentialism, but his theory is black black extension. Here is his theory. From this proof, key takeaway: it is not appropriate for humans to interact with other humans looking down on their skin color, status. In reality, human need complement each other, and discrimination and being inferior to other race is despicable. So in God's view, that human is equal. According to our belief that inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. Our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, only look the taqwa for his creator, his creates humankind who has best place beside him. Next, after that, we go to the resolution. First, maybe here the skin where although Thomas as a technician attempt is still included in the reward score classification employee. Develop just the Thomas who want to resign from the lab because this happened, and then visiting Thomas Hall, the black was big pardon and big pardon and promote him to be surgical technician in the lab. Use the success theory, freedom understood, and letting the being be is the goal of human and consumption and so on. Key takeaway: seeing people as equal in life is a noble thing. Next, we go to the setting. The setting, place and time is we know that the time is in 1930 in United States in Depression era at Nashville. Next place is Vanderbilt University, our laboratory, Vanderbilt Laboratory 2, Thomas Father House, Maryland, John Hopkins Hospital or John Hopkins University, and Hotel Belvedere, still Baltimore, in Baltimore. History, that is story. Hotel to be known that Hotel Belvedere is only for white people, only that hotel only for colored men visitor. Still use the Sartre's theory, English penderitaan, and so on. On my opinion, fight every challenge that stand in the way of reaching your dream. How good or bad event in the past will have an impact to the future. Of every human being. We must have willingness, effort, in every challenge, and to realize that and to make a dream come true. This is setting. Next, we go to the theme. To be know that this is the dialogue. You can scan at the front desk in front of the operation room, where the dialogue asks the President Thomas to come the operation room, but because the system, because the regulation, there is only for the doctor, but Dr. Belok need help his assistant. There is Ruiz. This is the dialogue. This is data. This is the time. Next, seen administration office, be here as a political identity or racial issue, yeah, whereas Vivian as a surgery technician in the lab is technician in the lab, but she still classification at 3 workers classification at the Vanderbilt laboratory. The theme is discrimination against black people at the office, included by social system in that era, in the time pasca World War II. Okay. Nah, the other skin in the foyer of John Hopkins, where's the security forbid Vivian use the entrance of use the entrance, yeah, rear entrance, but we must go by back entrance, yeah, because black people, although Mr. Dr. Belloc guarantee him, but the security officer said that I'm sorry, but that is the rule, the system. You can look at the system at the time. There is no place, there is racism, racial issue for the black people. I still use the Sartre's theory of the city, same with others like before. My own quote is, good thing do not mean good. According to us personally, it will fix. Our humans are free from action and word. It means that the people, black, although see black, white, brown, they have equal. They can determine their life. Okay. Next, we go to the character. This character, yeah. This trait or character only take the main character. There is Mr. Thomas, black cardiac pioneer, smart, soft, hard person, love, medical, diligent, forgiving, care, and humble. Content as data, Vivian is not about you, it is about work, like it, and so on. And this is profile of Dr. Alfred Belloc as Alan Rickman, a Caucasian surgeon in Tennessee. His character are optimistic, ambitious, smart, altruistic in word, arrogant, elegant, and pioneer insight. This is the consensus data. Belloc, call me doctor. You need an ambitious carpenter. What the fuck wrong with you? And go so on. I use the Sartre's theory. There is human relation, yeah. Dedicated ways. Human interaction with other will be able to build up mutual understanding and fill in for one another. Although at the beginning, the introduction of the much friction. I mean that human can can complement each other, yeah. This, yeah, arrogant people and forgiving people. Then if they have a goal, same goal, it will be a harmony interaction. And the last one is point of view, yeah. Point of view of this film, something government use the point view, the third person point of view. Why? Because the center of character is not the narrator. In fact, the narrator is not present in the story at all, yeah. And the second reason is the simplest way to understand this person relation is use third person pronoun like he, she, he, her, they, there, yeah. The narrator is outside the story and relating the experience of a character. I still use the theory of Sartre, assistant present essence, yeah. Same with other with previous slide. My note is, through the movie, this man navigate racism, segregation, and ego to achieve greatness in the field of medicine. 15 Thomas get fed like a janitor must enter through the back door, and he is not allowed to perform the surgeries he trained other doctors to complete. Leloc is forced to deal with his ego and prejudice in order to accomplish his research goal and save the life of thousands. So this is why the title of this film is Something the Lord Made, because there is like a values moment where between partnership black man and white man here, that they collaborate to find something useless for human being. This is pioneer to man here is as a pioneer of the surgery as for the cardiovascular till now, yeah, till now in a modern as a pioneer lah in a cardiovascular surgery. Okay, that is my my quote. Be the best version of yourself as long as the opportunity is there. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, we have to take place, give our contribution. Yeah, as you can, as much as you can to other people. Give your beneficial to others. I think like that. Thank you very much for your time, for attention. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.